you so much for taking your time from your busy schedule and doing session with us for being awesome with masters. And today's topic is also awesome, the power of choices.
Yes, definitely. And it's my pleasure to be here. And I'm equally excited to discuss this topic, the power of choices.
And we are too excited for because today is the finale session of being awesome with masters, and we are having our wonderful master Shrestha ma'am.
Thank you.
सो श्रेष्ठा मैम, हम आपसे ही आपकी जर्नी जानना चाहेंगे बिकॉज आई नो आपकी जर्नी काफ़ी इम्पैक्टफुल रही है और काफ़ी सारे लोगों को ब्रेक थ्रूज मिल रहा है, इम्पैक्ट फील हो रहा है आपकी जर्नी से। सो हम हमारी ऑडियंस भी आपके जर्नी के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं और सीखना चाहते हैं आपसे, कैसे आपने ब्रेवली आपकी सिचुएशन को हैंडल किया और कैसे आपने अपनी पावरफुल चॉइसेस ली अपने लाइफ में।
Hmm. So, sure. Let me start from the very beginning and then I will come to the most impactful part, which people find as the most impactful part. So, I was born and brought up in Delhi. And then after my schooling, I moved for my education to different cities in India. I have been to Tamil Nadu for my engineering, then to Pune for my MBA. Then for work, I've moved to Bangalore and finally settled in Mumbai here. And by profession, I have been an HR professional for around 10 years. But the life was going as usual. However, somewhere in between, this collision, this shock shook us, which was about cancer. I got detected. I got diagnosed with cancer in 2019, which was in September. It was a stage 3 breast cancer by the time I got diagnosed. And it was obviously shocking because I was in best of my health and there was nothing that people say these are the checklists in the list of cancer, these are the ones and that's what leads to cancer, but nothing was there in my case till I got it. So obviously it was a shock, but I discovered that once I was over this initial shock and once I decided to choose not to give up on life that I am having and whatever course the life is going to take from now on, whether the treatment is successful or not successful, I have made the choice to live each and every moment to the fullest and do my best to win over cancer. When I decided that yes, this is going to be a constant, when I accepted it, that yes, it is going to stay here. Now, either I can just start crying on my bed or I can just get up. I choose to get up and fight it or maybe just try to win over it. Then probably it might leave me. I would be able to say goodbye to cancer then. So I chose the latter one. And once I did that, I noticed that how the wheels of my life are taking a shift to a direction which I never imagined. A lot of opportunities open. So basically, my biggest challenge became my biggest opportunity once I was able to recognize the choices that I have. It was not the situation that I do not have a choice. I still had a choice. And once I could recognize the power of it, my life changed its direction. I started writing, I started blogging, which people wholeheartedly accepted. I discovered the writer in me, and then they started calling me for the speaking events to give inspiration to many more people. And I discovered the speaker in me. In fact, this entire change made me look inwards and connect with my real purpose of life. And somewhere it started bringing me in dissonance with the corporate job that I was doing, though the job was going absolutely well, absolutely great. But kahin na kahin wo disconnect hone lag gaya because I found my real purpose and it was not leading me to that direction. So I made a choice again that was to shift the gears and come out of my job life to being on my own, to be the coach and consultant. Now I am a professional consultant and parallelly I am very soon going to complete my certification journey to be an internationally recognized coach as well. So this is how the life took a brave turn because I chose to make certain choices and this opened the doors to real opportunities. And now even 1 hour that I coach is so contentful, is so impactful. It gives me so much fulfillment that I, even if the entire day is filled with coaching, it is not something that drains me out. So I have found my passion by making the right choices, though Initially, there was always uncertainty of what is going to come my way. But once I trusted my choices, life embraced me. So this is the power of choices, which I think in my story also somewhere I'm able to share with you all.
Wow, ma'am, awesome. Your journey is very impactful and we can learn so many things from your journey. या तो आपको जब ऐसी सिचुएशन सामने आए तो आप उसे लेके रोते बैठ सकते हो कि अरे यार मेरे साथ ही ऐसे क्यों हुआ, मैंने क्या बुरा किया था। और आप या तो उसके साथ वैसे जा सकते हो या फिर आप सोच सकते हो कि ठीक है जो हो गया सो हो गया, अब इसका क्या करना है मुझे, अब इसके साथ में लाइफ में जीना कैसे है, आगे कैसे बढ़ना है। तो ये आपके सामने दो चॉइसेस थे और फिर आपने जो बेस्ट चॉइस थी आपके लिए वो ली और उसके बाद आपने बहुत ब्रेवली कैंसर से फाइट की। बिकॉज आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि कितना डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है सब चीज़ें हैंडल करना एंड इमोशनली फिर पेन भी काफ़ी होता है। एक बार मैंने किसी की स्टोरी पढ़ी थी तो वहाँ पे लिखा था कि कैंसर की वजह से इतना पेन होता है कि हम जब उंगली उठाते हैं तो वो उंगली उठाने वाली चीज भी इतनी पेनफुल होती है।
Oh yes, it is not an easy journey for sure. Physical trauma होता है, mental trauma होता है, and it's not only you that who suffers, but also your family. And seeing them also being completely in the rush, पूरा टाइम इधर से उधर कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ मेहनत कर रहा है, that puts added pressure on you कि you are not able to do anything to help them. And you are already dealing with your own pain, and also if you are working, you are not able to go on your job, you are not able to have your daily life. Apart from the physical pain, there is a mental trauma also that sets in. But yes, once you determine yourself कि नहीं मुझे करना ही है, मुझे निकलना ही है यहाँ से, so things become easy. You need to have some anchor, and I define my anchor. मेरा reason क्या है? Why I want to survive? Why I am not going to let this pain take over me? तो जब एक बार वो reason define हो जाता है, then proceeding on your path becomes easier. Otherwise आपको directionless लगता है. Motivation क्या है? You have to find your motivation कि why you want to come out of it. So this is how I also got help. And yes, it happened. There were days when I was lying on the bed and there was no energy to get up, lift even the leg or the hand or whatever. But yes, thankfully I have my toddler son at home. He's 3 years old, and मैं बेड पे पड़ी हूँ, अगर वो आएगा आके पूछेगा मम्मा गेट अप वी विल प्ले, तो आई विल ऑब्वियसली push myself out of the bed and play with him just to see the smile on his face. So we have to find our reason why we want to get over things, and once we find our reason, they are good enough to pull us out. This is how we can beat anything.
That's so amazing because जैसे आपने कहा कि एक छोटा बच्चा था 3 इयर्स का, वो तो समझ भी नहीं पाता आपकी सिचुएशन और फिर उसे लगता कि क्या हुआ, मम्मा नाराज है क्या मुझसे जो मेरे साथ खेलने नहीं आ रही है। और फिर भी आप अपनी पूरी एनर्जी के साथ में जितना हो सकता था उसके साथ भी टाइम स्पेंड करते थे। और मेनली जो फैमिली को जब हम देखते हैं हमारी सिचुएशन खराब होती है तो हमें खुद के सिचुएशन के लिए तो बुरा फील होता है, हमारी फैमिली के लिए ज्यादा होता है कि अरे मेरे वजह से उन्हें कितना पेन हो रहा है।
Definitely it is.
So more power to you because आपने ये जर्नी में बहुत स्ट्रांगली सब चीजें हैंडल की और बहुत अच्छे से आपने ये चीजों को लेके आगे बढ़े हो, इससे फाइट किए हो और आपने वो जो चीजें थी वो पीछे छोड़ दी और आपकी लाइफ उस चीज की वजह से 360 डिग्री टर्न हो गई।
Oh yes, it has changed a lot, and that is why I also feel grateful to cancer. So wherever I go, I share with people, I always mention that I feel thankful to cancer for giving me a new lease of life. My life now I don't feel is completely similar to what it used to be. It's very changed, and it's all because of cancer. I take more care of my health, जितना maybe मैं पहले नहीं करती थी. So I have learned the importance of being completely healthy. So sometimes one important point is on the health part, we generally think it is just physical health. If I am in a good shape, if my weight is good, if I'm eating right, that's it. But itna nahi hai enough. We have to also see how is my mental health, right? and how much am I enjoying my work, जो भी मैं कर रही हूँ, because life is not something which happens on one fine day. You are daily living your life, and daily you are adding either positive or negative things to it. It can be your thoughts, it can be the contribution to the world, it can be the contribution to the people around you. So everything makes you, everything either makes you happy or sad. So it's not just being physically healthy, there is a lot more to it. And once you recognize it, you are able to make the right choices again. We are coming back to the choices. Yes, you are able to make the right choices which are best for your health. And then, yes, things become the way they have to go.
That's so true, and yes, rightly said by you. And congratulations for your international certification. Here, audience are saying something. Tanjeet Tanjeet is saying, so good to see you. Thank you so much. This is for you, ma'am. Dhruv is saying, amazing story, ma'am. Tengale Pandurang is saying, hello, madam ji. And
Thank you, guys. Yeah, I can read the
Tanvir is
comment.
saying, she is positively person is, she is positively person. And
Tanvi, good to see you here.
K. Chabra is saying, well said, Shrestha. Dhruv is saying, nice example. Dhruv is saying, very true. Mental health also very important. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. And मैं चाहती हूँ कि आज मैम हमारे साथ है तो आप अपने क्वेश्चन मैम के सामने रखें उनकी जर्नी के बारे में तो आपने जाना ही है उनसे कैसे उन्होंने पावर ऑफ चॉइसेस को और यूज किया और कैसे आप अपने लाइफ में यूज कर सकते हो आप क्वेश्चन पूछिए उसके रिगार्डिंग बिकॉज आज हमारे साथ में मैम खुद है तो मैम आपकी क्वेश्चन के आंसर जरूर देगी क्वेश्चन मार्क वाले आइकन में आप क्वेश्चन पुट ऑन कर सकते हो आई एम चार्ल्स सिंह व्हाट्सअप रॉकस्टार ये आई थिंक आपके लिए क्वेश्चन है एंड
Hi, Charles.
ही इज सेइंग glad to see you.
I'm happy to see, I'm glad to see people from my circle also joining in here. If you have any question, happy to answer. If anyone, any of you have any question, I'm really happy to answer. Or Sangeeta, if you want to put up some questions to me, we can do that too.
Yes, I really want to ask many questions to you. And my first question is, what do you mean by the power of choices? वैसे तो आपने अपने जर्नी में ही बता दिया है कि कैसे आपने जो पावर होती है चॉइसेस को वो यूज की है बट इन जनरल टर्म्स उसका मीनिंग क्या होता है
Hmm. So these are two different words. That is how I will put up. One is power, one is choices. And why we are talking about power of choices because many a times we take choices for granted. Okay, ये option है, वो option है. But sometimes we don't realize that this is such a brave thing we have, such a powerful thing we have because a right choice taken at the right point in time can change the direction of our life. It is so powerful. So that is why we should never underestimate a choice. It is very powerful and once we recognize that ये सारी power हमारे हाथ में हमेशा है. It's not that something we have to seek outside. हमेशा ही हमारे हाथ में choices होती हैं. Right? Even when we say that I don't have a choice. That is the bloody choice we are making in the moment that I don't have a choice. That is your choice. If you just shift your perspective and see that I have a choice, is that also an option? If yes, how? If you start exploring it, then actually in reality you are exploring your power of choice. You are utilizing your power of choice. That is why this topic today, yes, choices are taken for granted and to shift the perspective from taking them from granted to making them regain their power, that's what it is all about.
Thank you so much for answering this so beautifully. Here we have Dhruv's question. Dhruv is saying, how did you take up new challenge after being in corporate job for so long? Because आपने हमें शेयर किया कि कॉर्पोरेट जॉब में होने के बाद आपने फाइंड किया कि ये चीजें है जो आपकी पर्पस को सर्व करती है ये चीजें है जो आप ज्यादा इंजॉय करते हो फिर आपने पूरा करियर स्विच ही कर लिया जो न्यू चैलेंजेस आए हो गए ये जर्नी में तो आपने वो चैलेंजेस को कैसे हैंडल किया
Yeah, sure. So very good question. And in fact, there is someone also asking about how did you find your true purpose. So मैं दोनों question को connect करके answer देती हूँ. So all these years when I was doing my job, it was going really well. I was getting good feedback and I was enjoying the work. But somewhere there was a gap that I used to feel that something is missing. I do not feel that I am getting utilized to my full potential. मेरा पूरा जो कहीं ना नहीं पता था कि क्या हुनर है, क्या स्ट्रेंथ है अंदर, बट कहीं ये पता था कि पूरा आई एम नॉट एबल टू गिव अप to the people around me or to the world the way I feel I can. And वो gap हमेशा रहता था, समझ नहीं आता था कि what is the gap. That used to create so much conflict in me in spite of a good going job that I was just never happy in my job. So and so only when I could connect with my true purpose, then I could decide that no, this is not the direction I want to take. मेरा purpose ये है और उसमें यहाँ पे मुझे लगता है कि I can add value. So सबका purpose अलग हो सकता है. Everyone do not need to have a same purpose. But जो भी आपका purpose है उसको reach करने के तरीके भी अलग हो सकते हैं. Right? So for example, if someone feels that they want to make other people's life better, that is their purpose. They want to help people to become their better versions, right? And there can be multiple ways to reach that. आप अपने काम के जरिए कुछ करोगे या मे बी आप कोविड में वॉलंटियर करके या एज अ हेल्थ वर्कर के थ्रू आप वो करोगे अपना पर्पस लिव, या फिर आप राइट करके करोगे, इंस्पायर करके करोगे लोगों को, किसी भी तरीके से करोगे जो आपको लगता, या पेंट करके करोगे. तो वॉट एवर यू फील इज द राइट थिंग टू डू, यू डू. बट आंसर कहाँ से आता है, हाउ टू फाइंड योर ट्रू पर्पस, इज लुक इनसाइड. इट इज नॉट समथिंग that you will go, you are going somewhere down the road, point B पे आपको एक नुक्कड़ पे दुकान मिलेगी, वहां पे पता चलेगा कि मेरा पर्पस क्या है, या कहीं हिमालय पे जाके पता चलेगा कि साधना के बाद कि मुझे ये करना है वो करना है. कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. You have to go within yourself. You have to talk to your own self, and then real powerful answers come. You have to ask the right question to yourself. That, for example, and there are some exercises which help you do that. For example, look at your life journey till now. अभी तक आपकी जो भी लाइफ हुई है, 25 साल, 30, 35, whatever number of years, it has happened for a reason to you and not to anyone else. So just try to connect the dots that you have lived in your life. Try to see what are the strengths you garnered in your life, what are the strengths you gained in your life, what is that you enjoyed doing in your life, and there can be multiple different things, right? And what are the things that you learned in your life, and where do you feel really satisfied when you were contributing to the world? What made you feel through your job that yes, this is what I really felt that I made a difference. तो ये 4-5 क्वेश्चन जब आप अपने आप से पूछते हो और अपनी लाइफ को रिफ्लेक्ट करते हो कि what all I have done, somewhere you find your answer. And another important thing, if your heart says something that I want to do that, don't wait, don't think for a second or a minute more, just start, try your hand at it. दो ही तो ऑप्शंस हैं, या तो सक्सेस करोगे या फेल करोगे, उसके अलावा तो कोई ऑप्शन है ही नहीं. सो इवन इफ यू फेल, दैट आई से दैट देयर इज सक्सेस और देयर इज लर्निंग, एंड लर्निंग इज आल्सो अ सक्सेस. एंड यू लर्न सो दैट व्हेन द सक्सेस कम, you are even more prepared to deliver at an even higher quality level. So that is how we discover our purpose. And even as a coach, there is a proper, I would say, proper methodology that we help the people, the client, discover their own unique purpose, their own unique thing that they really want to find as the direction of their life. Now, coming back to the other question, which was on how did you take it moving out from HR job to the coaching. So it was a lot of dissonance within me during the last 1 year. कि शिफ्ट करें कि नहीं करें, because I have always been in the job. There has been that monthly salary which keeps on coming, and I have always been used to it, right? It has never been that I have been earning on from other sources. So I thought that it should not be so कि मैं जल्दबाजी में कोई डिसीजन ले रही हूँ, सोच समझ के ही ले रहे हैं ना. And I discuss with my family, also discuss with a few friends too, that this is what is in my mind, this is what I want to do. And the most common answer I used to get was, what is your business plan? And I used to feel, nahi hai business plan. I don't know what is my business plan. I just know that these are the things I want to explore. These are the things I want to do, and I know I can do. So nothing there was set up in the external world for me. There was zero thing set up in the external world for me. The only thing which was heaps and loads, एक इकलौती चीज जो माउंटेन की तरह थी वो अंदर थी, the self belief that yes I can do it. And that was the only difference maker for me, that sometimes people say, in fact that is what people should generally try, that if you want to try your hand at something, try it parallelly along with your secure job, so that you know that you are succeeding or you are enjoying it or not, or you want to refine it or whatever. And accordingly, when you see that it is giving you a good amount of money parallelly to your day job, then you make a shift. But somehow that was not happening for me, because parallelly I was trying to do in last few months before leaving the job, but I was just not able to get the time to spend along with my job. And that was becoming a reason for additional stress, that I want to be with my family also, with my child also. I cannot dishonor the job that is going on, and I cannot live without doing what I want to do. So with that dissonance, the only thing I could give up was my day job. So I gave that up, and I decided कि ठीक है, पूरा जान लगा के यहाँ पे try करते हैं, and I will give it my best shot. And it started clicking. The coaching, the consulting, and the keynote speaking. So these are the three main areas, and I also conduct workshop for the educational institution to help the students out there as a career coach. So these are the multiple things which are happening, and I'm glad that I took it, because I see that how beautifully they are unfolding. And every session, when your client gives you the feedback that yes, it made an impact on them, it made a difference in their life, there is no other satisfaction than that. So I feel with this current stream that I am living my purpose on a daily basis, and it's not that on one fine day if I'm doing this I will achieve my purpose. Now I proudly say that I live my purpose on a daily basis every day. So that self-belief is what drove me out of my day job. But yes, obviously you have to ensure that you have enough money at the back of in your account to sustain you for all these months, right? Till the time you start getting the flow of income. So I'm happy now that the things are materializing, and I'm getting clients who are really feeling that I'm adding value to them. So now this affirms that yes, I made the right choice. In fact, when I was leaving my job, my manager asked me, अगर नहीं हुआ तो क्या करोगी? तो I told him कि नहीं हुआ तो क्या, कुछ भी गड़बड़ नहीं होगा. एक साल में at least I will upskill myself. I will gain new skills. As a coach, I will learn so much. I will get to interact with so many different people, which is when I come back to the HR fraternity, it will be a gold mine. If anyone hires me, it will be a gold mine for them. So ये एक साल तो try करना ही करना है. But I'm very happy that I chose that, because I found that what I wanted to do.
सो वंडरफुल आपकी जर्नी. और आपने, भले ही लोगों ने कहा कि आपके पास बिजनेस प्लान है, कि आप अर्न कैसे करोगे, बट फिर भी भले ही कुछ सेटअप नहीं था, कुछ आइडिया नहीं था कि स्ट्रक्चर कैसे होने वाला है, कैसे अर्निंग आने वाली है, बट आपने अपने दिल की सुनी और इंस्टिंक्ट के बेसिस पे डिसाइड किया कि नहीं, मुझे ये करना है. और आपने मेन तो सेल्फ बिलीफ रखा, और आपने ये ट्रांजिशन बहुत ही स्मूथली किया और बहुत ही अच्छे से किया. आई एम सो ग्लैड एंड सो हैप्पी कि ध्रुव ने ये क्वेश्चन पूछा, बिकॉज ध्रुव के ये क्वेश्चन की वजह से काफी सारे लोगों को बहुत अच्छा इंस्पिरेशन मिला होगा.
थैंक यू.
यहाँ पे तंजीत का क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, हैव यू बिगन फॉर्मली मेंटरिंग पीपल? क्या आपने फॉर्मली मेंटर करना स्टार्ट किया लोगों को?
Oh yes, I'm very well doing it. In fact, from the very first day, I'm mentoring people and I'm coaching. So coaching and mentoring, since you are asking, let me put up, these are two different spaces. So mentoring क्या होता है? Mentoring is when someone who has been through the concern or the field that you are in, and वो आपको अपने experiences से share करते हैं कि this is what you can do, this is how their journey was, this is what you can do, and help you define what you can do for your specific concern. That is mentoring. A mentor will advise you based on their own experience, and they are generally from their own field, or from your own specific problem issue. For example, I am a mentor to whom? I am a mentor, one is to the cancer fighters, because I have been through a cancer journey, and I can suggest to them, I can advise them based on their situation and share my experiences as well. Second, I am a mentor to the students who are in education institutes, and I share with them to make them corporate ready, because I have been through a corporate life myself and I have been a student myself. So, be it regarding their personal branding, their resume, or how to get ready for your internship or for your full time job, how to get corporate ready, to share with them what the corporates expect from them. So, all that is I do in the space of mentorship because I have been there. But this is different from being in the realm of coaching. Coaching is about, a coach need not be from your field. A coach need not have gone through what you are going through, but a coach definitely need to have the right coaching skills. और कोचिंग स्किल्स थोड़ा लूजली यूज टर्म भी होता है. अ कोच, अगर आपका एक प्रोफेशनल कोच है और अच्छा कोच है, दे विल नेवर एडवाइज यू. कोच का काम क्या होता है? आपको अपने इश्यूज को फ्यूचर में हैंडल करने के लिए खुद से सक्षम बनाना. They want to make you self reliant such that you never in your life would need the coach, for you need to hire the coach for the same issue again. If again and again you are going back to that coach for the same issue, that means coach was not doing a good job. It may be getting them a lot of money, but they are not doing a good job. So a coach comes from a place of being non-judgmental to be completely your partner. There is no hierarchy when you are working with a coach. They are your partner in your journey to together explore what is that is really the concern, what is the root cause. They help you get unstuck. जो भी आपकी प्रॉब्लम अड़चन बीच में आई हुई है, उसको कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करना है कि व्हाट इज द रियल रूट कॉज और आपको क्या लिमिट कर रहा है, वो उस पत्थर को साइड हटाना, and then help you find an action plan for yourself, design an action plan to how to propel for your self growth, be it in a professional space or a personal space or any other goal that you have in mind. This is how a coach performs. So I hope I cleared the difference between coaching and mentoring. And yes, I have been doing it from the very first day, fully actively. In fact, I was doing it before, when I last year as well, but it was not I was not doing a lot of prachar about it. And I was not earning from it. I was doing it because it gives me happiness, but now it is a source of income as well. That is how I can put it.
ऑसम ऑसम ऑसम, आपने बहुत ब्यूटीफुली डिफरेंस बताया कि कोचिंग का एंड मेंटरिंग का डिफरेंस क्या है. और क्या मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछ सकती हूँ कि आपने कब जॉब छोड़ी थी? बिकॉज आपने कहा कि पहले आप पसंद था इसलिए करते थे और अभी आप अर्न करने के लिए करते हो.
I left my job in January this year.
ओह वाओ, ऑसम. देन बहुत हिम्मत लगी होगी बिकॉज आपने पेंडेमिक के टाइम पे ये जॉब छोड़ा और यहाँ आए. बिकॉज नहीं तो लोग यहाँ अटक जाते हैं कि अभी तो पेंडेमिक चल रहा है, वैसे ही लोगों के बिजनेस नहीं चल रहे हैं, मेरे पास तो अर्निंग सोर्स है, मैं उसको खुद से छोड़ के क्विट करके कहीं दूसरी जगह पे मूव करूँ और न्यू चीज स्टार्ट करूँ.
That is the power of self belief. So उसके लिए you have to really, I mean, if you have to really know what your inside, your internal energy says, you have to spend a lot of time on self reflection. If you reflect a lot, if you ask a lot of powerful question to your own self, you will start finding your answer. But definitely, like I said, you need to have a security at the back so that you can sustain for whatever time it may take, and it may take different time for different people. And you also need to have a backup plan. I knew that yes, I have these skills and I want to try this. I wanted to give it my 100%, and I knew being in the job I would not be able to give my 100%. So that is why I quit. And my backup option was that if I'm feeling at any point in time that I'm not enjoying it, I will switch to my HR job. And I know it would not be a problem at all at whatever time I choose. But I'm glad that I'm thoroughly enjoying it and I'm living my purpose day in and day out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I'm glad that you choose this field because ये बहुत नोबल परफॉर्म पैशन भी हो जाता है. आप लोगों की हेल्प करते हो, लोगों के लाइफ इम्प्रूव करने में और लोगों के पैशन फाइंड करवाने में।
Thank you.
Charles is saying, best time is now. When you cannot go outside, go inside, reflect, and will find purpose. So true.
Definitely.
Tanjeet is saying, you always inspire.
Thank you.
Dhruv is saying, amazing belief. And Dhruv is saying, wow, epic ma'am. And Tanjeet is saying, in your case, no efforts is wasted. Dhruv is saying, very
Definitely.
well answered, ma'am.
No effort is ever wasted. We might feel that ये क्यों हुआ हमारी लाइफ में, इसका तो जरूरत ही नहीं था. But every experience comes for a reason. Sometimes we don't recognize the opportunity in that at that point in time. या sometimes we don't know why it happened. But it happens for a reason. हम जब पीछे मुड़ के देखते हैं तो हम देख पाते हैं. I mean, there have been examples in my life. There was a time that I got a backbone fracture and I was on bed for 2 whole months. I was at a marriageable age and I was on the bed for 2 whole months, and it was a shock for my parents that अब इसकी शादी कैसे होगी because they were not able to come out of this shock कि मेरा बच्चा कभी चल नहीं पाएगा. But anyway, so the things materialized and the things got better, and I could obviously stand up as the healing happened. And but my confidence was it took a downward toll. My confidence was very much shaken because I was not, it took me a lot of time to walk properly. It took me 6 to 8 months to start walking properly. And it happened around when I was some 26, 27 years old. And I was so much fond of dancing. I was just not able to dance. I was fond of going for trekking. I was not able to climb. It was so much of fear that this injury had given me. And now there was some, when I was in Bangalore, I was working in Bangalore, there was a dance class joining opportunity that came up. And I was wondering I'd take it up or not, whether my body would be able to stand up or not and do it. But I took it. That करेंगे नहीं तो पता नहीं चलेगा कि कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते हैं. So I took it because I enjoyed dancing. And only after one class, my body gave up again and I came on bed for a week. And my parents were really concerned back from Delhi, and they were telling, now you are not going to dance class at all. But after a week again, after a week of healing, without telling them, I again went to my dance class. But obviously I was cautious that I do not want to take a lot of strain and hurt myself. So this was an experience that how an injury came in the way to make me explore what I wanted to do. But again, there is a choice that came over there that I chose in spite of that fear which was inside me to go for my dance class and try it out. And I'm so grateful for the decision that I made. Why? Because after an year, in fact, I turned out to be the best performing dancer of that dance class, which was a studio in Bangalore with multiple chains, multiple outlets. And after an year, there was a competition that happened within the entire Bangalore with multiple students participating. And I turned out to be the winner in the solo and the group performances with my team. So this was just possible because of a choice I made that one day that no, I have to try. I have to try whether I can dance or not. So if that is a self belief, if your heart is saying something, you do it. You go ahead and do it. Do not think second time. Either you will succeed or you will learn, right? So that gave me
Right.
the power that yes, if I decide to do something, I can do anything. And these are the small experiences which were building up and preparing me to fight something bigger that was coming in my life, which I never knew was going to be cancer. So by the time, and there had been other things also in the personal front which made me prepare. I never knew when I was in that moment that why this is happening to us, why this is happening to me. But now when the cancer happened, it was something like, oh, so this was going to come. So this was coming. And I feel अगर वो सब देख लिया लाइफ में, and there are certain other challenges as well, अगर ये सब देख लिया लाइफ में तो cancer is no big deal. I have my family with me. I can withstand it for sure. So maybe that is why I could withstand cancer with all the power that I could show, just because all the experiences in my life are making me the stronger person that I was supposed to be. So never underestimate your life, never underestimate what is happening in your life. Always embrace every experience, because one fine day we would be able to connect the dots for sure. This is guaranteed.
सैल्यूट टू यू मैम, बिकॉज आप बहुत पावरफुल हो। आपने एक बार नहीं, 2 बार सुपर वुमन बन के निकले हो। यू आर रियली एन सुपर वुमन।
We all are. We all are. If we start reflecting, we will discover superwomen and superman in all each one of us.
दैट्स सो ऑसम। यहाँ पे तंजीब का क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, हाउ डू वी मेक अवर किड्स अवेयर ऑफ दिस, स्पेशली बीइंग अवेयर ऑफ हेल्थ? यू आर अ सुपर मॉम, एनी टिप्स? मीन्स आप सुपर वुमेन तो हो ही एंड सुपर मॉम भी हो। सो हम आपसे जानना चाहते हैं कि कैसे हम अपने बच्चों को अवेयर बना सकते हैं हेल्थ के रिलेटेड, माइंड के रिलेटेड। कुछ आपसे टिप्स जानना चाहते हैं।
So one golden rule. So first of all, disclaimer here: no woman can be superwoman without the support they have, and I can be a superwoman only because I have the people around me, my parents, my husband, my family, and my child, to keep me going and support me in doing whatever I do. So that is one, teamwork. Now coming to your question, that how, what are the tips to raise our children so that they take up healthy habits? The golden rule is that children do not learn what we tell them to do, they learn what they see us doing. So if you want to teach them anything, you have to practice it yourself. You cannot tell your child go and jog. You cannot tell your child go and eat healthy, and while you yourself are eating chocolates every day, while you yourself are just not getting out of your bed at a stipulated time and going out to exercise, right? So if you have to ingrain some habits, you have to do things daily. They have to do things daily if something has to be built up into a habit which is healthy, like you are mentioning, and something they can put up daily in a habit only when they are doing it daily. They cannot alone go daily. What will be the motivation for them? There needs to be a carrot. The carrot can be either you give them a reward at the end of it. Another thing is you go along with them so that they enjoy, and you will hit two shot with one arrow. That is, you will get to spend with your time with your children, and also you will get to teach them healthy habits. So you have to be there practicing the healthy habits yourself. You cannot be doing cheating and you expect your children to be those superman to be living a very healthy life. So this is how we can inculcate. Do it along with them.
सो राइटली सेड मैम। और इन शॉर्ट हम बोले तो आप चाहते हो कि आपके बच्चे ऐसे बने, तो आपको पहले वैसा बनना पड़ेगा।
Definitely.
Charles is saying, for students and others who want to pursue a career in a coach, as a coach, what according to you are 3 major qualities that's required? One, of course, being non-judgmental. So, कोई भी जो स्टूडेंट्स है उन्हें अगर कोचिंग में करियर अपनाना है, तो आपके अकॉर्डिंग जो 3 मेजर क्वालिटीज है वो क्या होना चाहिए? एक तो नॉन जजमेंटल होना, ये बेसिक क्वालिटी हो गई, और कौन सी क्वालिटीज होनी चाहिए बच्चों में?
So I will share with you what are some of the very important qualities a coach should have. Then we will come to the later part of it, that how as a student, if you aspire to be a coach, how you can move ahead with that. So as a coach, first of all, yes, you must be non-judgmental. You need to have unconditional positive regard for your client. That means कि आप चाहे वो कुछ भी शेयर कर रहे हैं आपसे, दे आर कन्फाइडिंग इन यू, पूरे ट्रस्ट के साथ आपको शेयर कर रहे हैं, यू हैव टू नॉट जज, राइट? यू डू नॉट नो what led them to experience what they had experienced. You do not know what made them believe into what they now believe, right? It may or may not be helping them, that is a different thing, but you are not in their shoes. So also what you are thinking is going on in your client's mind may always not be the case. In fact, 80-90% of the time what you are thinking is the reason why your client is behaving in a way is very different from why actually your client was behaving in a way. So being judgmental never helps in a coaching scenario. You have to leave your ego, your judgmental attitude, your own belief system out of the room when you are wearing the coach's hat. That is for sure. Second, listening. You need to have a lot of patience, a lot of curiosity to really listen to people, because if you want to really help them out to make a difference to their life, you need to first listen that what is that they have to say. And when they say, you need to understand not only the verbal thing but also the non-verbal thing, that what is making them say that. So words are just content. You need to understand that what lies within, what is making them come up like that, what is making them say all that. So yes, listening to verbal and non verbal, और ये ऐसी चीज है जो आप अपनी फैमिली में भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं, अपने फ्रेंड के साथ भी ट्राई कर सकते हैं. Leave that urge to talk a lot. Of course I'm talking a lot over here because the channel is different, but yes, as a coach, you do not do that. You listen and you talk only when it is actually required to. And when you talk, it has to be operating from the level of complete empathy कि yes, I am there with you. So if I have to put like that, a coach and a client, they are like partners in a jungle. And jungle can be really scary, jungle can be full of monsters. और कोच को हो सकता है खुद ना पता हो कि वो जंगल में आगे क्या क्या आने वाला है और आपको उसको कैसे एनकाउंटर करना है. But coach is there along with the client. They both are going in that jungle together. Coach का काम क्या है? Client के साथ रहना और उन्हें time to time guide करते रहना. अगर उनको कुछ fear आ रहा है तो help them get awareness about that fear and help them put it aside and move ahead. अगर कोई limiting belief आ रहा है जो उन्हें रोकने लग गया, help them recognize that limiting belief, move it ahead. आगे भी कुछ और एंटिसिपेशन एंजाइटी आ रही है, उसको रिमूव करके और आगे एक्शन प्लान कि अब हमें पता है हमारे जंगल में ये सब होने वाला है, अगर व्हाट हाउ वी विल डिजाइन द एक्शन प्लान. अगर मैं जंगल में से निकल के उस टॉप पे जाना चाहता हूँ तो हाउ वी कैन डिजाइन द रूट. We will together do that, and you can do that not with someone who is judging you, not with someone whom you do not trust, not with someone who is not listening to what is going inside you. You can do it with someone who is a true partner for you, right? So this is the responsibility and duty of a coach, to stay with you as a partner. Like I said, there is no hierarchy. Now coming to the question you had, how from a student I can become a coach. So I would say, uh, just take the life as it is coming. Just experiment yourself on these skills, that how do you feel, because sometimes it can be like you are enjoying it or you are not enjoying it. Sometimes we just enjoy being a good listener, being non-judgmental when it comes to our family. Sometimes we do not really enjoy when it comes to the strangers who might come again and again, right, to us. So you find your area, it may not be comfortable. I am a very strong evangelist of moving out of our comfort zone. So yes, it can be uncomfortable, but you have to find that you enjoy doing it or not. So first experiment these skills that I shared. Have a great listening skill, develop a non-judgmental attitude. First start with your friends or your family members, see how you are finding it, then read more about the concept and then start practicing it. And then probably if you want to undergo some training as a student, because when you are someone with a lot of experience, with a little training you are able to add value, or even without training. But if you want to start afresh, you need to really find what is your ground, what really pulls you towards coaching, and then accordingly undergo a training, a good training course, right? Which helps you develop those professional skills and then stand. But first, you discover that you whether enjoy it or not. That is the very first step.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. श्रेष्ठा मैम, इट्स रियली ऑसम बिकॉज आपने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है ऑडियंस ने वो तो आंसर कर रहे हो, और उसके पीछे जो हिडन क्वेश्चन है उसे भी एड्रेस कर लेते हो. आपके क्वेश्चन के आंसर देने के बाद आई डोंट थिंक किसी को और कुछ डाउट होगा, इवन उन्हें बहुत क्लैरिटी आई होगी.
Sure.
Super is saying superb going. Thank you, Super. Charles is saying I changed myself in this lockdown, working out, sleep on time, that's before 10, and get up at 4. Surprisingly, my son, 7 years old, follows the same schedule. So that right practice what you preach that your children do.
You just shared it. You just shared it. It's happening over there with them. So see, this is how it is. And children are like a sponge. They absorb whatever we teach them, whether it is good or bad. So if you want to create a healthy habit in them, just start practicing. If you want to learn, want them to talk in a particular way, to talk more respectfully, or the way you want them to, you start talking like that with them and in front of them with others. This is how they would emulate that. But yet often sometimes they will have some nuisance, some irritating habit, but obviously that is a phase. They are children, they are child, they have to live their childhood, right? So but they will emulate everything we do. We think they are not observing us, but they are always observing us.
Wow, awesome. Navneet is saying hi bro. Hi Navneet, this is for me. सो गाइस आपने देखा मैम बहुत अच्छे से क्लेरिफाई कर रही है आपके डाउट्स को, आपके क्वेश्चन को। तो मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप और जितने हो सके उतने क्वेश्चंस पूछो, बिकॉज यहाँ पे मैम अपने रियल लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करके हमें चीजें एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं। भरत इज सिंह यू आर ऑसम श्रेष्ठा। यस भरत, श्रेष्ठा मैम बहुत ऑसम है। एंड इसी की वजह से तो हमारे शो का नाम है बीइंग ऑसम विथ मास्टर्स, बिकॉज हमारे जो मास्टर आते हैं वो ऑसम होते हैं।
Definitely.
चार्ल्स इज सेइंग पावर ऑफ चॉइसेस according to you will having more choices burden someone or will it make one free? What is your take on this? आई थिंक उनका क्वेश्चन है कि बहुत सारी चॉइसेस होना बर्डन है किसी पे, या फिर बहुत सारी चॉइसेस से फ्री हो सकते हैं।
बहुत सारी चॉइसेस होना एक तरह से अच्छी बात है, बिकॉज वी हैव मल्टीपल ऑप्शन टू चूज फ्रॉम, राइट? अल्टीमेटली वी हैव टू पिक ओनली वन और टू ऑफ देम, राइट? So it is not that we are picking up and running with all the hundred of choices that we have. We have to pick only the best one or best two for us and leave the rest, right? So it's good in a way that we have a lot of choices to choose from. For example, if you look about the career, if someone is starting their career, there are multiple choices to choose from, but the criteria basis which you will choose and put your finger on any one of the career has to be clear, that on what framework, what basis am I going to make my choice. समटाइम वी माइट मेक अ चॉइस इन अ हेस्ट, जल्दीबाजी में करेंगे, या बिकॉज ऑफ पेरेंटल प्रेशर, या फिर भीड़ चाल में कि पीयर प्रेशर है एंड रैट रेस है, वी आर डूइंग दैट। तो हो सकता है चॉइस गलत हो, वी माइट एंड अप चूजिंग द रॉन्ग थिंग। So important thing is that when there are lots of things available to you, you need to first think about that what is that I want for myself, what is the real base on which, real criteria on which I will base my decision। वो स्ट्रॉन्ग करो। चॉइस करना फिर 2 मिनट का काम है। Spend your hours thinking about what is the basis I will decide what choice to take, and then it doesn't matter there are 1,000 choices in the world or only 4।
वाओ ऑसम। सो मैम मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि बहुत सारे चॉइसेस हो या फिर नेगेटिव सिचुएशन हो, तो वैसी सिचुएशन में हम बेस्ट डिसीजन जो है खुद के लिए वो कैसे ले सकते हैं?
बहुत सारे चॉइसेस हो तो मैंने आपको बताया। फर्स्ट वी डिसाइड दैट व्हाट इज द फ्रेमवर्क बेसिस व्हिच we, what is the criteria basis which we want to make a choice. For example, in career case, what is that I really want to do, what is that I feel are my strengths, what is that gives me joy, right? So join that field, decide that choice, and no problem if you feel after a certain point in time that लगता है मैंने wrong choice make कर ली है। There is nothing called wrong choice, it happened in your life for a certain reason, like I said, right? So now I see that I enjoy being a coach and consultant. But I do not feel at any point in time that I have wasted my years being an HR. It has made me the person I am today. It happened for a reason. So it is very much fruitful and useful for me. That is how no experience goes waste, no choice goes waste. We have to just base it on the right criteria and keep following your heart, keep reflecting time to time. Coming to the second part of your question, that when the situation is not in favor of us, that time how do we make a choice? Because in that those scenarios, generally we feel that I don't have a choice. But even then we have a choice, but it has to be based on the golden rule, that is acceptance. When there is a negative scenario, and I am taking it in a stride, for example, when I shared that there is a disease like cancer, if I just start fighting, hearing that no, I cannot have cancer, I have to fight it, I cannot have cancer, this is the wrong choice I am making. I have to accept certain things are there in our life that we have to accept, which will not change. If for COVID we have lost a near or dear one, for example, this is a reality we will have to accept. And that being a constant, what next can I do? I need to look at this. Instead of asking why me, why did I lose my parent, my son, my child, my daughter, instead of asking that, if you can ask what next. No one can bring your family member back, that for sure. But you have to see, if you want to really make a powerful choice, you need to see what next and accept what is there. So this is how in negative situation we can make a choice in the right mindset. I would put it like that, in the right mindset, पूरा सोच समझ के, after accepting, that is when we make.
बहुत ही अच्छे वे में आपने आंसर किया कि नेगेटिव सिचुएशन हो बट आपको एक्सेप्टेंस करना है और आपको क्वेश्चन पूछना है कि अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ इसके रिलेटेड. Can you please share some tips to make better decision in life?
There are so many tips I just shared. So many
Yes,
tips.
exactly. बहुत
So
सारे
if I
tips
have
आपने
to,
बताए.
yeah, so if I have to just summarize them in one line, I would say pause, reflect, choose, then refine and stick to it. There are 4 steps. First, you pause. आपकी लाइफ में जो भी हमड्रम चल रहा है, just take a pause from it and listen inwards. That is reflect. Reflect whatever has gone through your day or through your months or your life, whatever is the concern. Just write about it. Writing is a very powerful technique, because whatever is going on in your mind, when you put it on paper, or you talk to a coach or any near or dear one, you talk to someone, when you give words to whatever you are thinking, it becomes easier to see them, that this is the problem in front of me, this is what is bothering me. So basically you reflect, pause, reflect, then make the choice accordingly. When you see the reflections are coming, you are able to make better decision. You make the choices and then pick them up and run. You need to stick to them until and unless you find that they are not serving you anymore. At that point in time, you refine and again pick them up and run. That's it.
वाओ मैम, आपने बहुत ही सिंपल वे में इतनी बड़ी चीजें बता दी. Charles is sharing something, a funny experience when you become a coach. Suddenly, when you talk to family members or friends, they shut you, stating you always wear a coach hat. How do you switch role and give them relief?
So there are different aspects to it. You need to define that what is the requirement of the situation. Does your situation requires you to be a parent or a wife or a coach or a mentor, or a consultant? What is the role that the problems require, right? So for example, if your child is taking up something bad in his mouth, you cannot wear your coach's hat, right? You have to just stop it. You have to just stop it. You have to be there. So you have to use your judgment that what is the situation, that requires you to wear a coach hat or a mentor's hat or what? When I'm talking to a cancer fighter, it depends. If the situation requires a coaching environment, I create that. If it is not the one, if they are looking for a friend or a mentor who has undergone this journey, then I talk to them like a mentor. The basic purpose should be clear that I have to help in the situation. Sometimes the situation requires you to provide the solution. Sometimes situation requires you not to provide solution but help the other person find their answer. So if I'm teaching my child to learn cycling, I will be there more in a coach situation or wearing a coach's hat, but not as a mentor. So depends on situation to situation, and I'm taking more of the parenting example. Let me take more other example. So suppose say if I'm talking to my husband, if it is a dilemma that he's facing, then I will wear my coaches and help brainstorm along with him that what is that can help him, right? Rather than wearing my heart of you do this, you do that. That may not be a complete solution. And why we should refrain sometimes from advising is because then that is your idea. They might follow it for a day or a week, but after that they will lose the encouragement or motivation to do it.
So
Only
true.
when the idea or the belief comes from your own heart are you able to follow it consistently. That is why a coach never advises.
So true, so true. And I think we came to a end. 7 बज गए हैं, so हमें end करना पड़ेगा session. Thank you so much, श्रेष्ठा मैम. दिल से thank you because बहुत ही अच्छा और powerful session हुआ आज का. I'm so glad कि फिनाले एपिसोड में आप हमारे साथ थे और बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुली आपने हर एक क्वेश्चन के आंसर दिए और एकदम क्लैरिफाई कर दिया जिन लोगों ने भी क्वेश्चन पूछे उनको.
Thank you, my pleasure. It's really awesome. It was really awesome to listen to all the curious questions that were coming up, and I derived my energy from you guys. I could see my energy is on a high right now because I'm loving being here. So, thank you so much for this opportunity, Sangeeta, and everyone. Thanks for being here for your questions too.
एंड ऑडियंस मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ कि आप जाके श्रेष्ठा मैम को लिंक्डइन पे कनेक्ट करें. श्रेष्ठा मित्तल करके आप सर्च करें और उनसे कनेक्ट हो जाए. इंस्टाग्राम पे उनके अकाउंट को फॉलो करें बिकॉज श्रेष्ठा मैम तो हमारे साथ में हमेशा ही है. अगर आपको कुछ डाउट हो तो आप डीएम करें. उनसे कोचिंग लेनी है तो जस्ट डीएम श्रेष्ठा मैम की मुझे आपसे क्वेश्चन चाहिए, क्वेरी है तो मुझे आपसे हेल्प चाहिए, सेशन चाहिए, तो श्रेष्ठा मैम विल बी हैप्पी टू हेल्प यू.
Definitely. Thank you. And very good job, Sangeeta, that you are doing. And congratulations for reaching the finale of such uh, a good series of being awesome with master that you had. And wonderful job you are doing as a coach, as a mindset coach. Audience, she is the one you can reach out for personal transformation. So reach out to her and follow her on Instagram.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of finale episode of Being Awesome with Masters. I am really grateful for each one of you, Charles, Tanjeet, Dhruv, Navneet, and everyone जिससे भी question पूछे हैं, Sresha ma'am, you, and I'm so grateful and so happy that this session is one of the best session of Being Awesome with Masters.
Amazing achievement, Sangeeta, Dhruv Singh. Amazing.
Thank you so much, Dhruv. Dhruvi Singh, thank you for the session, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks, Sangeeta, for wonderful session with ma'am. Amazing achievement, Sangeeta. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. So हम यहाँ पे इंस्टाग्राम पे है ही, मैम भी है, मैं भी हूँ. तो आप हमें फॉलो करें, क्वेश्चन पूछिए. We will be happy to help you. And so here we end our first season of Being Awesome with Masters.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Take care. God bless you, everyone. God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you. It was my pleasure being here.
Take care and thank you, future audience, to you too. Bye. Take care.